Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Fields McCormick and welcome back to Madden Mobile. Now in today's video we're going to take a look at how to get the 97 overall Future Stars Master Hollywood Marquise Brown in Madden Mobile. So let's go over to Solo. We're going to hit Programs. We're going to wait for these to load up just a quick second. Go to Solo Battles right there. And we're going to scroll over a little ways until we see Hollywood Brown's sets, Hollywood Brown's events, which are right here. So to get the 97 overall Hollywood Brown, you need to complete this series of events first. This gives you a chance to pull him from the cone set right here. You can also potentially pull him from the 5v5 event right here, but you can only do that on the first win. After that, I think it just gives you a few points for the series, but it doesn't actually give you a chance to get him again. Now, the best way to get him, the way to make sure, without a doubt, that you're going to get this guy, let's look over here at the sets, and we're going to view the requirements. I'll take a look at his stats here in a second. So, to get the 97 overall Hollywood Brown, you need 3 92 or higher Future Stars players, 20 solo battles badges, which you do get from completing those events. You can pull them randomly by autoing those events or completing them, whichever you prefer. And then you do need 1 95 overall Future Stars player. So we're going to go over to the sets for the entire promo, and I'll explain how you get all of the 92s that you need, how you get the 94s that you need. Give this a quick second to load in for me. All right, there we go. So, to get all of the players that we just talked about, this set right here, you can trade in 7. You trade in 7 82 or higher Future Stars players for 1 87 or higher. From there, you trade 7 87 or higher players to get one of the 92s that's required for that set. And then, to get the 95 player that's required, or the 95 plus player, you trade in 7, that's right, 7 92 or higher players to get that 96 plus player that's required. So you have the 92s, you have the 95 or 96, throw those in the set plus 20 badges, and that is going to give you the 97 overall Hollywood Brown. This guy has amazing stats. Like I said, he's got 97 speed. We'll take a look at that in a second. Doing some quick calculations here. This means that according to these calculations, it takes 7 82 or higher players to get an 87. It takes 7 87 or higher players to get a 92, and then it takes 7 92 or higher players to get the 96 plus. This means this is going to be a very expensive set to complete. That is going to take a total of 343 82 or higher players to get the 95 plus or the 96 plus that's required for that Hollywood Brown set. So that means you're probably going to have to complete this event 350, maybe even 400 times, because you also need several 92 plus players as well as that 95. So we can scroll on down here. There are some additional ways to get them. You can trade in any 2 program 170 power players to get 182 plus for this promo. You can do the same thing with any 2 87 or higher 170 power players to get an 87 or higher from this promo. And then to get the 92, you can trade in any 2 92 or higher 170 power program players, and that will give you a 92 or higher player for this set. And these are going to be pretty expensive. I'm not going to lie. These are not going to be cheap sets. You can see all of them there. We have Bradley Chubb, Nick Bosa, Younghoe Koo, Cam Akers, Garrett Bradbury, Marquise Hollywood Brown, the guy we're talking about today, Ryan Ramczyk, and then Danny Dimes himself, Daniel Jones. Now, I'll probably showcase some of these other characters players. I don't know why I said characters right there. I've been working on my English homework recently, I guess, and I've just got characters on the mind. Anyways, I will look at some of these other players in upcoming videos, either later this week or early next week. It all depends on what else drops in Madden Mobile, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and jump into Marquise Hollywood Brown's stats. So he is 97 overall with 170 base power. He is going to get a bonus on the vertical scheme. So if you're a gunslinger, if you're throwing the ball deep down the field, you are built on deep passing scenarios, this is the receiver for you. Let's go ahead and flip him over. He has that amazing 97 speed, which is right up there with Tyreek Hill. 77 strength, so not the strongest player. He is a route running wide receiver. So that means that his route's going to be really good. He's going to be really fast. He's probably going to be pretty agile. He's probably going to have high awareness, good catching, obviously good route. So let's go ahead and see if his stats match with his archetype. So we have 96 agility. He's very good, very shifty. He can easily get where he needs to go. 97 acceleration, so 97 speed, 97 excel. He's very fast, and he can turn on the jets like that. We also have 95 awareness. He knows exactly what's going on the field. He can read defenses really well, corners, safety. He knows where his quarterback's looking. A very intelligent card, very high awareness here at 95. 94 catching, so he's a very good catcher, which for obvious reasons is important if you're a receiver. Your receiver needs to be able to catch the ball, especially in contested situations. All right, he also has 89 catch-in traffic, which is very important for a wide receiver. 91 spectacular catch. He's going to make those great diving catches, the one-handers, everything very well. 92 route. He's a great route runner, and he's a route-running wide receiver, so we would expect a high route stat. He has 92 release, so he's got a great jump off the ball. Speaking of jump, he has 91 jump, which is pretty good. So 91 jump, 89 catch in traffic. He can jump up for the ball. He can bring down the contested passes. All in all, very solid stat. And then 87 carrying. So once he gets the ball, he can hold on to it. You're not going to see a ton of fumbles with this card. 87, of course, is not perfect, but it's not too bad either. This is a pretty solid card, all things considered. Like I said, 97 speed, 97 excel. He's an incredibly fast card. He can turn on the jets. He can get downfield very quickly. He's incredibly agile with that 96 agility. Very high awareness at 95. And then probably the most important stat, 94 catching. You're not going to see a lot of dropped passes here. And that's very important. So, all things considered, he is the Future Stars Captain Edition. Like I said, this is a great card. This is probably the guy that I'm going to go for. I really need a speedy receiver to go on the other side of Tyreek. And Marquise Hollywood Brown is the perfect player to go for that situation. So I may bring gameplay with this guy to the channel before too long. It all depends on how difficult these sets end up being. If they're incredibly expensive, then I may not be able to get a gameplay out. But I'm going to see what I can do. Anyways, I am going to try to talk about some of these other guys like Daniel Jones and Garrett Bradbury and Cam Akers in upcoming videos. And again, it all depends on what the schedule looks like. Because I am a graduate student. I'm still in college. And so all these videos are being recorded around my schedule. So I may miss an upload here or there, but I'm going to do my best to get as much content out to you guys as fast as possible. And I do my best to answer as many comments as possible. So if you want to have a conversation with me, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of this video. Which one of these guys are you excited for? I really like Marquise Brown. If you guys need some help on special teams, Younghoe Koo is an amazing card. If you need help at quarterback, Danny Dimes might be exactly who you're looking for. Let me know down below. Also, before we wrap this up, I do want to thank you guys so much for all of the support the last couple of videos have gotten. I'm very glad to be back to uploading, and I absolutely love getting to chat with all of you guys. So thank you for all of the continued support. But yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up this Marquise Hollywood Brown stat breakdown in Madden Mobile 21. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe down below. If you click the bell icon, you will get a notification every time I drop a new video. I'm trying to drop at least 2 or 3 videos per week, but it could go to every single day. It all depends on how much content Madden releases and how much time I have to record and edit. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up down below to let me know. Alright, so without further ado, I am going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next Madden Mobile video.